Hello and welcome everybody, this is Categorizess from GamerFusion.com, and today I am here to bring you the Trials of Osiris prediction for Week 10. So, as you've known in the past, if you're not aware, so pretty much how it seems that they are doing is they're doing Burning Shrine and then the 5 DLC maps. So the 5 DLC maps would include Cauldron, Pantheon, and then for the House of Wolves you would have Thieves' Den, Black Shield, and Widow's Court. So, you know, for the first week it was Black Shield, or not Black Shield, Burning Shrine, I'm sorry. And then week 2 was Pantheon, week 3 was Widow's Court, week 4 was Cauldron, week 5 was Thieves' Den, and week 6 was Black Shield. Week 7 was Burning Shrine, week 8 was Widow's Court, week 9 was Cauldron. So now we are on week 10. So in my experience so far, I feel like they are only going in that that rotation. So with that being said, it's going to be between one of these maps for the prediction for Trials, just because of what they've done in the past, which I am not a big fan of. I thought it was going to be like a rotation of maps, just out of the regular map rotation, like Rusted Lands, like maps like those, not choosing maps where they're only DLC, which I'm not for. I don't like that they're doing. They're pretty much trying to push DLC maps out. But anyways, sorry for me blabbering on and everything, but what I choose for the map for week 10 would be Pantheon. I choose that just because it was week 2 map. So I'm figuring that since it was week 2 and now it's week 10, that it's been delayed a little bit and that they are going to try to put Pantheon out. Pantheon is a sniping map. It is more of a Thorn map as well, just because the Thorn is kind of a sniper at the current moment. So you don't really have those long or those close range unless you have that one, those two teams that both rush middle cube. That's the only way that you're really going to find a more close range battle. Other than that, you'll mostly find what we found a long time ago is final round sniping, which thank God they're kind of taking final round sniping out. So that's good. But, they're not going to be doing that till what everyone thinks is the Taken King around that time. So we still have to deal with it, sadly. But you will probably see a lot of final round sniping, which is very sad, and I'm really gonna hate having to see that. But anyways, you have to do what you have to do in Trials. What they really do need to fix Trials, though, they need to at least give better gear or different gear out, just because it's week 10, almost everyone has all the gear, and then a lot of people has all the weapons. So they really need to fix that, because then it's gonna people's gonna get I wouldn't say aggravated with it, but people's not going to want to play it anymore, especially with, a lot of the trials getting harder and harder each week, just because a lot of the PvE players aren't going to be playing it. More of the PvP players do play it, so, if you still are missing out gear or haven't played in the past, then it's going to be a lot harder throughout these weeks. So pretty much how, I see it is that the more weeks that we go, the harder it's going to be, because more PvE people are going to be leaving, which it's going to leave it harder. So if they add more stuff inside of Trials, then maybe more people will come back to Trials, which won't make it all PvP players, which I mean it's understandable. As for me, I am a PvP player. It's fun to play, but for other people that I know, they don't enjoy it no more, just because they got what they wanted. They got all the full armor, they got a few weapons. As you see, I just got spawn killed pretty much by a super, which really does sucks. They have the Scholar, they have the Scholar, they have the Joel Osiris, they have the Messenger, they have the Summoner. So I mean, they really don't have to do Trials no more. So just because they have everything, it's making Trials irrelevant, which they really need to fix and take control of, just because of that effect. But Pantheon is going to be a very interesting map. It was alright whenever we played it. It wasn't the greatest map, whenever we played. I mean, it was pretty fun. Like I said, you run into a lot of final round sniping, which really does suck. I hate final rounders. I'm glad they're somewhat taken out of the game, even though they really should have fully taken it out and not made it that perk, because that perk is really dumb. But anyways, back to what I was saying, Pantheon for week 10, which, like I said, it's what it seems like with the rotation that they're doing is kind of what I said earlier in the stream, is just going by maybe trying to make their profits more better for DLCs, just because, you know, even though you might have House of Wolves, a lot of people try to skip the Dark Below DLC and just get House of Wolves, because, you know, if you get the House of Wolves, you can become 34 without having to buy the Dark Below. So it seems they're trying to throw them Dark Below maps also in, just so for the House of Wolves DLC only players has to buy the Dark Below if they want to play Trials of Osiris some weeks, which I don't feel that it's right for them to do that. But, you know, I'm not, you know, Bungie or anybody else up there, so I can't really do nothing about it. I can just kind of speak my opinion on it. So, you know, I'm not liking what they're doing, but like I said, can't really do anything. And I found a Party Crasher, which is not a bad shotgun. So, but anyways, my prediction for week 10 of Trials of Osiris would be, oh, it wasn't a Party Crasher, it was a spare change. Oops. But anyways, I hope you did enjoy this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I hope to see you next time.